Here you're going to start in a regular plank position with a wider base with your feet, and then come up to a tall plank, hold for a second, and then go back down. So the goal here is to not rotate at the hips, keep your core nice and stable. Start by bringing your elbow into your opposite knee, and then extending out with that arm and back leg, and then shifting out and back in, all while trying to keep your core tight and your back flat. And also try and get that front arm and that back leg extended as far as you can every time. Start with a regular glute bridge by pushing through your heels, extending your hips at the top, and squeezing those glutes at the top. Then you're going to step out nice and slow until you get out as far as you can. Then you're going to come back in. The entire time you're trying to keep your hips up and extended. Make sure you're in a good acceleration position to start. Now with every switch, you're going to put lots of force into the ground while bringing that front knee up and keeping that back heel up. Here you're switching twice, so just make sure you're getting both knees up to the same height every time and putting lots of force into the ground. As soon as you hit the ground after that first jump, you're coming right back out for the second one. After the second one, make sure you stick your landing before your next jump. Here you're going from one leg to the other and then back to that first leg. On that first jump, make sure you reactively hit the ground and then come back to that first leg. So make sure you're trying to go as far as you can and make sure you're stable before you go on to the next jump. Just like a regular squat, you're going to push through the ground, push your knees outwards, and keep your chest up. Except this time on the way up, you're going to stop halfway, go back down, and then stand up fully. Similar to that last one, but this time you're in a split squat position. So on the way up, you're going to stop halfway, go back down, and then shoot up fully. So make sure your torso and your front shin angle are the same angle, and try to keep that back leg with a slight bend. Here you're just doing a regular sit-up, except you're holding some form of weight across your chest. Just make sure you're going up all the way every time. Here I just used a duffel bag and I stood on top of a toolbox so I didn't run out of room at the bottom. So with the RDL, you have a slight bend in your knee and you push your butt backwards, keeping that weight as close to your body as possible. You're going to go down. As soon as your hands get to about mid-shin level, then you're going to shoot up and extend those hips. You also want to focus on keeping your back flat, so you can do this by pinching your shoulder blades together on the way down and on the way up. With step-ups, all you really need is something that's a couple feet off the ground. So I just found a park bench. So notice every time I go up and down, I'm alternating legs, and then I'm driving that knee up as high as I can at the top, while also focusing on moving my arms opposite from my legs. Start in a split stance position and then take off. Once you get close to that 15-yard mark, you're going to decelerate while staying low and then go into your back pedal. On the back pedal, you stay low and take your time. Then when you get back, you reset and take off again. You're going to do this 3 times. And also make sure that you're working on those acceleration mechanics that you used earlier in the session.